Alright, we are back for another episode of Russian Cash and GG. I literally just woke up from a nap, so I'm probably going to be very rusty. But yeah, I'll try get out a 40 minute video today maybe, just see how it goes. I just want to be consistent, so yeah. Just try grow this channel a bit. Jack's interesting turn. So we want 8x, 6x to fold. I think something like this size is good. I'll just value bet the 7 here. He goes pot. I'm just gonna fold it. I think he has too many straights, so pocket 8s. Question is here, can I get like king queen to fold? And I think the answer is probably not, unless I go super big. Not too sure about my strategy here, so just check. He could even have some 2 pairs, I think. Yeah, like we could get that to fold. But I think it would have to overbet like 1.5x pot, and even then it's like, yeah, maybe we should. We'll get an ace queen here for 30 bigs. Shouldn't be too bad. That's pretty bad. For some hearts. Heart? 7 of hearts. 10 of hearts. Alright, 7 of hearts now. All good. Here, we're gonna try keeping like ace highs. And then we'll super block the river if it's clean. I mean, the thing is as well, I actually beat 6x and 5x. So I think I'll go here. Bet a big blind, probably call it raise as well. Because I expect his queen jack to bet on the flop a lot. And if he's got a 7, he's got 7, so yeah. Queen 4 off. I kind of want to raise it into tighter players, so I'll do that. But it's going to be fine to fold as well. Very close either way. Same for the 10-7 off. Against tighter players, I'm just going to open it more. Okay, get it through twice. I feel like I'm going for very thin opens right now. Like it's just like on the margins of being okay. But it's good to be dynamic based on your opponent, so yeah, it's a good thing to do. Just open wider to weaker players, play more tight when there's strong players. Fold this and defend 7-5 suited. We've got some nice backdoor opportunities with this hand, so I'm gonna check raise depending on the size, I think. Yeah, so it looks to be like a range bet, so go for the check raise. We'll continue just based on our equity. We hit like a 9 diamond, a 4. And then probably check on 7 and a 5. The 5 is debatable because then it brings in like 4-3, so we could potentially then just go for the triple. Depends how much we think he's gonna fold like ace king. And this guy seems like an unknown, so maybe not that often, but if it's a reg or like a bad reg, you could maybe go for a triple there. Queen 10 off, probably not defends. This guy's very tight as well. It's whatever. Okay. And a C bet here. Bet small, try keeping some AX combos. Keeping some ace queen, ace jacks. That'd be dominate. Opening ace 10 offsuit. Just gonna go for a tiny size. I've heard like just betting 25% is gonna be fine on monoboard, so for single raise pot, 3-bet pots in position, both fine. Queen 3, I almost wanna like delay, but let's see. I hate this line because I wanna bet, but I don't think my bet achieves enough. But then they're always gonna stab. But if we see a check, I'm definitely gonna bluff. But I feel like it is overstabbed, so it's a bit annoying. But yeah, I just don't think we have the equity there to justify another barrel. Because kind of what I'm gonna do then, if I barrel the turn, then I'm probably gonna have to barrel the river to get like king 10 and ace 10 to fold. Well, I wouldn't try to get ace 10 to fold on that river, but you know what I mean. Ace queen off. This guy is quite tight 3-bet stats, so I'm not gonna 4-bet him. I think it becomes a 4-bet or a fold here, unless the guy's 3-betting a crazy amount. I've seen these like low offsuit king X or maybe like king 5 offsuit up to like king 8 offsuit. You can mix in 3-bets blind versus blind, so good thing to keep in mind. Like people here will under 4-bet you, they will under check raise flops in a 3-bet pot. Like they're not gonna put you under pressure too much, so yeah, playing a 3-bet pot in position isn't gonna be a bad thing. So just look out for them spots, I'd say. Just about good for the 3-bet here. It's like you can fold it, you can 3-bet it, whatever. Now here, I really want to put on pressure against his 7x, so I'll go for an overbet, double gutter. Fold here. Here we'll go for a c-bet. He folds a queen, which is... that is not good. I'm definitely making a note on that. Just give him a tight tag as well. That's very bad. Over folds to over bets. Could do all three here, I think. I think I'm just gonna... Thing is, this guy's a reg, and this guy also seems quite reggy, so I might get squeezed of high flat. I really want to play against that recreational, but I think it's too much there with ace 8 suited. Okay. Interesting thing with king queen off is like, if this guy opened in the small blind, I would defend, because I would then dominate a bunch of like king 7s and stuff. But here I prefer to 3-bet because there's just really good lines where you're out of position. You can get people to float the flop wide and then you can just bluff catch, and like this is a really nice line. So this could potentially be a prime example where I'm going to try and make him float wide, bet like a third, and I'm just going to check a lot of turns and cool down. And I feel like it works really well against a large percentage of the pool. And he could even raise this as well, which you gotta be careful with it. Like some players will just always have value, and then others would just have complete like random bluffs, and yeah, it can be extremely profitable there or extremely losing. And it's still something I'm trying to like almost master, like when like which players are overraised and which players aren't, but yeah, it's hard for me to know. Here it feels really close. He's bet twice into 2 people, and I feel like if he's got like 8s, 9s, he would find a check at some point. I would call with a club, and then yeah, that one just seems close, so gonna fold it. Here we'll just see that. Check the turn. You can have a bunch of draws that we're ahead of. This guy here, I think there's a chance he could be checking some better queen X, and I don't want to bet the turn and have to call the raise on the diamond. It's yeah. Here, interesting. Don't think he's saying he's got a jack with this size. This guy is checking back too much, so I'm actually gonna just try and like overbet and make him call with a jack because he feels like he needs to protect his range. Oh, he has a weak queen, wow. But yeah, I timed out with the ace jack. I think it is a fold. I was just trying to think of any reasons to call. If he went like half pot, I would be a lot more tempted because that's the size that fish use a lot as a bluff. But when they size it up, it just feels more like value. Like a fish wouldn't really think like to size up there to get me to fold the jack. I think they would expect the jack to call, like if they're bluffing. But could be wrong. And just naturally, if the fish has a king, he just wants to bet big with his king. Like, it's just what his hand's worth. But always could be wrong. This is an interesting spot where, like, with these low pocket pairs, I think you want to start turning them into bluffs. So if we're going to do that, then we're going to bet the flop really small. Try and keep in a lot of stuff. Like, we don't care if we get check raise because like this hand is just always going to fold to a check raise, but we want to keep in a lot of hands and then we can just barrel the turn and yeah, make that spot, that bluff spot, a lot more profitable. It's very hard to get to the river and, you know, get to showdown with deuces. Like, this is a nice spot, 58 VPIP. We're just gonna play face up. I could have even raised bigger, but I really want like 10s to stay in, I guess. Alright. It's fine, like, he's gonna have queens, jack X, like, you just have to get in stacks there. So yeah, probably gonna make this video like 40 minutes long. I think it's a good length for these, and try upload them every day. Interesting. Wonder if I can have leads. I don't think so, because if this hand gets raised when it leads, it's in a weird spot. I'll go for the court. It's pretty easy, cool. Not much to think about actually. The raise though becomes a bit harder, like I think there's just reverse implied odds to this, so yeah, I'll just let it go. So yeah, going for a wide 3-bet here. I think they're gonna be pretty good, but you gotta be careful like how you play them post. I would say just don't get people to fold top pairs, blind versus blind. And yeah, you should be fine, but maybe going for like these double barrels can be nice. This guy limps. Now calls my C-band an A-type flop, so a bit weird. Yeah, very strange. I guess he just has an ace or something. This board, without the club man, which is going to bet a bigger size, I like to go a third a lot out of position. But yeah, I think I've got enough reasons here to want to size up. Here, I don't know if I can get an ace to fold, so I'm going to check again. I mean, like, get an ace to fold by the river. That's a nice river. We'll just bet here, get value from like 7s with a club. Interesting spot. I feel like solver here is gonna say to check, so I'll hit him with a check. Don't know what it's gonna do to him, but I think solver really likes it, so yeah, we'll play solver line. Probably shouldn't have opened this wide into this guy. I think I just want to get in on his stream or something. I can't really find a raise here. He's just uncapped. Like, yeah, easy call. All right, that's not a bad result. Here, start out with the third. Get some spade hands to fold. Give up with the deuces here. Maybe I give up these hands out of position too easily, because in my mind I still have it like to just range check out a position, but I'm pretty sure like we need to start finding some bets and some, yeah, like there's no way I believe that checking out a position every time is going to be the highest EV thing to do. Never. But it's just a habit of being told. See bet here with 10s. My throat's really dry. Open king queen and 3-bet 10s. Here I'm gonna block again. I think I can get value here from the occasional like pocket 8s, and I can get protection from ace jack, ace 10, ace 5 type hands, so yeah, it's sort of like a value and protection bet. And if I check the turn, I would feel very inclined to call the river, and I don't want to put myself in that situation, because I don't know how many bluffs he's really going to have here. Like, is he going to turn his ace highs into bluffs? I'm not sure. So I'd rather just bet myself instead of having to check and have a bit of a weird decision on the river. Cool, 3-bet. cool 1. It's very concerning. He's got a 0% 3-bet and nearly 100 hands. That is a nice turn. Check it. Interesting. I don't know the best thing to do here. I'm just scared if I jam, he's gonna fold. Is he? Nah, I don't think he will. If he's got ace queen or kings or aces. I don't see him folding it. Tank, cool. Nice. It's not a good thing, maybe, that I shove and he took that long to call aces. Maybe that's a mistake on my part, but I don't want to call and then see like a jack river and then just not be able to get value. Yeah. Like those rivers, obviously they're gonna be fine. But you know, like an 8 could throw him off. A jack. It probably should throw him off as well. Like, he's not gonna bet on an 8, he's not gonna bet on the jack. King, he's not gonna bet on. So yeah, I think I like the line, but yeah, I'm not sure when he tanks. But there's no way for me to know that either. Like, he could have snapped it. Depends on the person, I think. But my feeling was like, his stats were nitty, so when a nitty person like finally picks up a hand, they're just gonna go with it because like that's what they've been waiting for like hours. So they're not gonna just roll over. That's the way I see it. I did the same thing here where, yeah, it was like a king high board and I bet for the protection. It was like a couple minutes ago. Same sort of thing. We can get called by 7s, we can fold ace highs. Or we can get called by his heads, so that's fine. Here I'm gonna super block and get value from ace king. I feel like there is actually a significant difference here between betting a third and betting like 25%. But he did not wanna cooperate, my point. This guy limps. Erase him. Not sure on this turn. Don't really see what I'm folding out. Pretty good river, hopefully. And I'll just bet half pot, hope a pair calls. Bro. Okay. I was gonna say, like, how are you 15 VPIP and you're like team GG or something, like, but it's only 200 hands. Still, I feel like that's quite near. I kind of want to do a fancy thing against them. I want to like try cap them on the turn. Alright. So yeah, if they called, I would have probably like put a lot of pressure on the river. And I think there's a lot of like high cards to come out on the river, so yeah, could be okay. But yeah, going a third just lets them like, they're going to be scared of me going a third and checking back, I think, so they will have to kind of play face up. Don't get me wrong, they could like raise like queen 10 with a diamond as well. But I thought it could work out. The thing is, as long as you have some sort of like thought process to what you're doing, like how bad can it really be, you know? I feel like I have some history with this guy, but I don't remember what it is exactly. So you can have draws. Ace of hearts. I think I'll just go for like a merb here. It's annoying this guy can have 6s pure. But I feel like this guy is overdoing something. I forgot to write the note. This guy's a fish. So yeah, we've mubbed because like he could have like 7-5, 10-9, Queen Jack, and like hearts. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, he's got Jack 10, so that worked out really nicely. I don't know what I'm gonna note about that though. Maybe like overplays draws, but I don't know, I'll just keep a mental note. So I'm not gonna check raise this one because it went pot, so his range is a lot stronger. I think I want to donk this turn. They're 40 VPip, so there is a chance he could just be potting like every hand. So, and the 2 is good for my range, and this is like one of the worst hands I'm gonna have here, like 7 high, so I think it's okay. Interesting. If he has like ace jack, ace king, ace queen on the turn, like, I think he would bet it a lot on the double flush draws. I think I'm ahead here. They bet quite big on the flip right call, so it can't really be queens. So we should be good here. I think I might go for like an induce. It's dangerous because we just have to call whatever size he raises, but I think I'm ahead here enough. Yeah, so that's like a hand I'm trying to get him to raise with, not call with, because like why would you call there? Because you're just clearly not gonna be beating anything. But fair enough. See you bet here. It's annoying that this guy's a station, man. Maybe they're gonna give me credit and fold an 8 for me after the last hand. This guy's got an insane 3-bet, so I guess this just becomes a cool. Wow, that's a nice flop. Yeah, it's gonna give out. I presume they have an ace too much and then not gonna fold that. Part of me wants to jam, but nah. Gonna call here. Like they have too high of a 3-bet where they can just have hands like king queen off and they're basically dead, and the 9 is, that's a horrible turn. Still gonna call because they could have like 7s. They could be betting with like ace king for like, because they just don't want to check fold it or something. Okay, we've got a boat now. It's very helpful. Cool. Yeah, so they're just punting around. But they would have put me in a tough spot on the river though. I guess he's value jamming there. I don't know. Like surely ace high there with 2 power on the ball has to be a value jam. But I don't know what it's getting value from. He's probably not thinking about it that way. But yeah, he would have put me in a really tough spot in the river there if I didn't hit my 6. Forward here. I'm not sure how long I've been playing for actually. Oh, so it's 31 minutes, okay. Go for like 10 more minutes. What a turn. So I think they can have a lot of floats like ace queen off, king queen off, 7-8. He'll bet his jack X on the turn. He'll bet his flush draws on the turn probably because he's a fish. Like, he won't know that he's supposed to check them back a lot, I think. Because I look so much like ace king. And now I'm just gonna... I'm gonna jam because they have a lot of jack X. They could call off withdrawals still. Like, we don't want to call him have a jack X and then him just... He's probably not gonna bet for stacks. So we'll jam ourselves. Kings. Wow, we just got 3 insane hands all at once. Okay. Let's go a size here where, like, he's tempted to call jacks. Here, gonna get value from ace highs. Okay, folds, fine. Debating if I wanna check or bet again against sevens through jacks. I think I'll check. Calling any river, obviously, and then we can get a street of value from jacks anyway. Tens. That size, man. That's a horrendous size. I don't really have it in me to fold, to be honest, so we'll just bet here in case they have like an ace or a 2-pair that wants to call. Nah, if you got raised it, that's so grim. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a clear fold, but like surely he can just have occasional floats like ace x of spades, maybe pocket fives are in there. Yeah, I don't know about that. Check raise here. Defend that. Wow. I thought it was a straight flush for a second, but yeah. What do we want to do here? It's actually a very complicated spot. Fuck. I have no time bank either. Like, does he do this with the set? I'm not sure. It's pretty convenient river. Yeah, I think I'm starting to misplay a few spots, especially because of my time bank. It just seems to run down. I need to probably reset my tables. Here. Ace 4, 4, 6, probably bet the turn. I think he could be getting the juice here. Ah, it's diamonds. Okay. No bet on the turn. Here I think I just want to outright fold a 4x. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could have made a couple big folds. Maybe I'm overcalling because I'm making the video, but I think it's okay. I don't see how other players are getting away from these spots. Like, if I'm in that guy's shoes and I have the the full house in the river, I'm expecting him to just snap me with aces all day, like. So I feel like at the very least I'm playing the same way the pool would. Not that that's a good thing, but it's not like I made a horrible mistake there where I'm a whale now or something, you know what I mean? Ace, king. I think we can just be ahead of hands. And we can have strong hands in our check back range, like over pairs. Yeah, that snap check on the river, I really want to go like 3x pot. I really want to go 3x pot, to be honest. And just fold out a 9. We got this spot quite a lot in this video where I want to get fighting protection. I got a third on the turn. Let's see if it works this time. Alright. Yeah, believe him. 18 VPIT. No history. Deuces. I probably don't want to peel against someone who's 40 VPIP. I know it's 5 hands, but I probably won't be able to get in stacks against someone with a really high VPIP. Yeah. This hand's gonna see that it's essentially a value bet. We get value from Ace Jack, Ace 10, Ace 5. This guy's having a long think on the top left. Check the Ace Queen. And hope to show down against Ace Jack. King Jack, cool. This turn. I'm not sure. I think you could do a number of things. I just don't have any strong feelings of wanting to barrel this guy off stuff. Yeah, so weird. He's got 10-9 got there. Very strange. I don't know, I think I might be playing bad now. I just think, okay, he's got floats in the flop for sure. But like, would he bluff his ace high floats? I don't think so. I think it's an okay fold. I don't think he's merged in there with like an 8 or a jack. Like, I think his size was a bit too big. Like, again, it's one of those, like, if it's half pot, I'm gonna call, like, happily, but when they put it into, like, the 70% size, it just kind of screams the value to me. Yeah. Ace Jack offsuit. I'd love for this guy to open and 3-bet him. start out with a check. A bet doesn't achieve too much. We can get them to fold like pocket pairs later in the hand if they have them. Just fold it here. Here, gonna go for bigger 3-bet deep with this guy. And we'll squeeze in. Probably getting 2 calls. I bet really tiny, try to get this guy to call with like 6s and 7s. Nothing to do here other than just check. The king is, that's interesting. No, not anymore. It makes me think he's bluffing because it's such a bad bet from him, but like it's just too big. I would even fold ace king there, I think. We got tiny 3-bet here. Okay, this guy probably wants to play the board, so we can get value. 7-6 with a spade. This guy's a 5% 3-bet. I'm just looking to hit an 8, I think. I don't really have my 7-6 outs. Did hit it. It's okay. Oh. Get raised. Really? I don't know, man. I would never have expected to see a raise there. What hand wants to raise? Is he just rivered to 6? 8 would surely bet. Okay. Here we're gonna start with the 3rd. You can see arguments for sizing up. Is he trying to get me off a chop? I don't know about that. The thing with players on GG is they just have it a lot, so like don't give them too much credit. And like you do get these whaley people every now and then, but it's not what the majority of the pool is doing, so in general they're gonna be losing calls, I think. Even though there are anomalies. Man, this guy is a 70%. I'm kind of tempted to like 4-bet him. Yeah, we'll do that. Pretty nice flop. King smashes me. Obviously, double gut shot. It'll be so sad if he raises. Another good card for me. We can get him to fold like jacks, queens, 10s, 9s. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna sit out next big blind. I think that's enough footage for today. If we get squeezed here, I'm just gonna call it. He's got mental stats. Probably a call despite stats. I guess we call 1. He could have like 8s. He could just get passive on the turn with like ace jack. Don't know if I can find a value bet here. It's between value betting and bluff catching. I think I prefer bluff catching against this guy. Nice. Fold 7-5. Play the ace queen. Nice. I think here I don't really want to. Do I want to check raise? It's my best queen. Okay. Bet now. Interesting. I think what I'll do is this could induce him, this could make him raise a queen. If he doesn't raise the queen, it's sad. Okay. And yeah, we obviously get value from like the 4x, 8x. Yeah, not sure, but that's all for today. See you guys.